What do you call a nonprofit group with a global footprint? A mission of goodwill, peace, and understanding. A passion for cultural interaction, built upon an institution decades in the making. You call it the Young Americans.
I think that in everyone's life, they should always stay a student. And if you put something into it and you get something out of it, you should continue and you should always grow.
Formed and founded in 1962 by Milton C. Anderson, the Young Americans have, for over 50 years, created interpersonal connection and individual affirmation through the transcendent power of song and dance.
I'm honored that Milton created this beautiful idea and he was a great mentor to learn from.
Early on, the group made countless performances on popular shows and before notable audiences.
Now you meet the president. Now you're in China.
Ultimately graduating several thousand alumni into professions in music education, fine arts, film and television, radio, recording, and Broadway.
Young Americans taught me that there's a whole other world out there.
They taught us the true meaning of passion.
I owe so much to this group because of what they've done for my life.
We are all here for a common purpose, and we're here because we all have a passion for this organization that changed our lives.
The Young Americans are a global company. We travel all over the world. It's a family.
There's just a different feeling when the Young Americans pull into your gym and there's a cast of 40 people that all look different, that are all kind and happy and nice, and they come in, you have the same common goal that you all just love music, and in 3 days they teach you to do things that you didn't think were possible. You didn't think that you can learn a song, and now you have to learn 3 songs in 3 hours.
Today, with arts and music programs compromised throughout educational systems everywhere, the Young Americans fill a critical gap in a student's personal development, esteem, and exposure to performance.
It doesn't matter whether you're actually a singer or a dancer and you are brilliant, or whether it's your first time and you're just having a go. You feel so good inside just because the Young Americans make you believe in yourself and make every single child believe that they can do it.
Say it now, we're starting a revolution against our own confusion. There will be no illusion when we say it out loud.
The experiences rendered by the Young Americans have grown beyond boundaries, and today, the Young Americans deliver their signature workshops around the globe to international audiences.
It is an experience. It's not just putting on a show. There's a camaraderie. There is a celebration of the community that they built together by participating in this workshop.
The net results are kids whose lives are often transformed by the experience of the Young Americans.
Taking that step was always really tough for me, and that's one thing that Young Americans, I feel like, really do well. When they go out on tour is they take the step and they go to the kids instead of letting the kids come to them.
Imagine, if you will, a world where young people develop courage.
It's wonderful to encourage all these kids to take the risk, to go outside your security zone.
The kind of courage that builds self-esteem.
We have a saying in Young Americans, we always say you have to make it work, that no matter what you're handed, you figure out how to solve the problem there.
The kind of self-esteem that powers self-expression.
Then they will really see young people being really true, being transparent, being who they are.
The kind of self-expression that creates connection to others.
You get so close to people, and it's that connection.
The kind of connections that grow virally for good.
Welcome to the Young American International Outreach Tour!
There is a new revolution happening virtually every day all around the globe. This revolution is the Young Americans.